Oh shit, guys. We got a game. Who the fudge is this? Well, over here, it looks like the player who I don't think submitted the replay. The last game of today's ICYFAR. It is Flea. Has a picture of Dark there. Looks pretty badass, to be honest. That's a picture of Dark from a previous BlizzCon. I don't know which year that's from. That's not his world champion one. Over here in the bottom right-hand side, is that... Oh, is that... Who is that? Because I feel like that's Maru, but it looks like MC to me. I remember there's a Maru portrait that I always think is MC, and I'm like, is that an old MC portrait? But then everyone says it's actually Maru. I don't know why. This one I struggle with. Down here in the bottom right, representing Taste the Bacon, it is Shampoo. No one in chat knows either. It's Life? There's no way that's Life. There's no way that's Life, man. That does not look like Life. It is Maru. It is Maru. Okay. I don't know, man. I think, like, there's just something about the facial shape where I feel like maybe it's all the fire on his cheeks. Makes him look a little bit pudgier than he actually is. Because obviously he still has like those kind of like just a little bit of baby fat on his cheeks. Still very young, but anyways, this is of course the challenge. What's it called? I got it. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. That is what we're casting, where you have to bomb your opponent back to the Stone Age. Shampoo, no doubt, a regular in my clan, a regular for submitting to this challenge. I think we'll be doing some sort of Sky Terran. Very keen to see how that works out. I'd love to see Mass Speed Banshee. They're a very fun unit. If you guys want to get your replays in for next week, new challenge is up. It is Sneaky Kaelaris. And yeah, you got to try and play some cheeky strats and all that. So get on into it, play some cheeky strats. Info, as always, is in Twitch chat. Even when I'm offline, you go to my Twitch channel, you go !ICYFAR. And you want to use invisible or burrowed units as much as possible. So maybe it's burrowed beans, maybe it's burrowed mines everywhere, maybe it's cloaked banshees, maybe it's ghost rushes, maybe it's DTs blinking around the map. Maybe you rush a mothership and you just cloak your entire goddamn army. There's a lot of things you can do with this one. What does Protoss have, guys, that's invisible or burrowed? They don't have any burrowed units, right? So do they just have DTs and mothership? I think that's it, right? Am I missing an invisible unit? It's just DTs and mothership, right? Oh, and observers. Make 14 observers. Just fucking have the entire map covered and then play a normal macro game. Yeah, why not? Oh my god, big wave of support, guys. Thank you, Smallpox, earlier. And Adventure Josh for the cheers. Oh, goddamn. Exhaust my patience installing promo games. Here's an Ursats installation. Oh, shit. Shampoo, run. Oh my god, his Drilly Boy is going to join the fight. That Drilly Boy is trying to 1v1 a Zergling. Okay, sacrifices its life, but the Reaper does win. Well worth it. Good Drilly Boy. Good Drilly Boy. Thank you so much for the 100-bit cheers there, guys. Selbster with the Twitch Prime. Gorilla Food with the Twitch Prime. Elder the Third with the 13 months. And Otamidas has just given me a bit of excitement in my StarCraft pants. 10 gifted subs. Welcome to the Pigsty, guys. Can we please slap some moist bacon down in chat? Spam some bacon emotes. All of you new subs who just got yourself a gifted subs, as well as the existing ones, say big thanks to Otamidas. Otter's one of the cutest creatures out there. But I think, as we've all found out in recent years, also one of the most fucked up creatures. So just kind of like this stream, bit of wholesome learning StarCraft, bit of fun. Also a lot of very inappropriate jokes that are basically focused around trying to make you guys as uncomfortable as possible, because 80% of my sense of humor is making other people uncomfortable. I'm one of those fucking annoying people. I know. I'm sorry, guys. It's who I am. I can't change it. I've accepted it and I've embraced it. Thank you very much, Otamidas. Appreciate that, everybody, for the support. We've had a crazy bunch of support recently. But you know what we haven't seen yet, guys? We haven't seen... No. Oh, it's the Liberators again. Okay. I was like, is he going to go Mass Viking? That's going on a reactor. I still don't think of libs on a reactor, but I forget that you don't need a tech lab to make, extended range anymore. Extended ballistics. So this is going to be the free dumb build again by the looks of it. Oh, he's going more Vikings first. Okay, so he's going to get a bunch of Vikings to hunt Overlords, and then he's going to go into range libs, I think. I'm so excited and aroused right now. If he walls off the front, puts a tank here, it's very hard for the opponent to break you as well. Hellion's just being annoying, slowing down the opponent. Fleet already hasn't had the best worker production. Oh, keep the Reaper alive. That Reaper is up to 5 kills, being a real legend. Is going to inject some combat drugs. Cool thing about being in Champu's army is for every kill you get, your ration, there's like a system to reward the soldiers. Your ration of combat drugs goes up. So this Reaper, 4 kills already. He's like, ooh. He gets so many drugs. It's great. He's popping stems like no tomorrow. He even gets combat drugs that apparently regenerate, like his arm's being ripped off. And just a new one like pops out of the fucking socket. You're like, oh, combat drugs are pretty good, man. Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings. Champu, what are we doing? I love Champu. I've seen in micro Hellions better than that. There's something that happens when players aren't super experienced with Hellion micro. They try to stutter step like they're Marines. I can tell they're doing it with the exact same muscle memory of Marines, because a Hellion shoots about like a Marine shoots about 4 times as much as a Hellion, to give you context on their attack speed. So with Marines, you're like move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot. With a Hellion, it's like shoot, move. You drive like a long way, shoot, move. But then you see someone shoot with Hellions, drive like an inch, and then stop and just wait for their flamethrower to reload and then shoot again. And you're like, oh no, this is the wrong muscle memory. You're not meant to do it that way. The tank though does hold the wall. 3rd CC is up. Vikings clearing up overlords, by the way. Starting to do a nice job. We've got 3 Vikings down here. 2 of them have an individual kill each, so that's kind of nice. And we've got libs coming out. Do we have the... No advanced ballistics even started yet. And now another factory and an armory. Champu's going a bit of everything here. I think we're going to see like Hellions, Hellbats, Widowmines, libs. Wait, he's swapping into BCs? He's going Yamato? What? He's going to swap into 2 Starport BC. Oh, what the fudge. 2 libs are coming in, by the way. These Vikings are all just kind of making sure there's nothing on the bottom side of this map. Viking here patrolling. So there's 4 Vikings, but they haven't actually got that many kills because this Zerg did not spread a lot of overlords. This is what we call a blind Zerg player. He's very happy to have shadows on the edges and no warning of attacks coming in. And that is going to punish very hard when those libs decide to siege up these bases. No Spore Crawlers. Building a Hydra Den, building a Bane Nest is kind of just hoping to get up to the Hydra Bane. And I mean, once those Hydras are out, they'll be good, but they are not ready yet. Now, only sending 1 lib in is Champu. Interesting. I think he was waiting to sync it up. He is. He wants them both to siege at the exact same time. So this lib comes in, and that lib comes in. Oh, absolute fuckdown. Uh-oh. Oh, drones pulled from the main, but the natural hasn't been pulled. Pull. Napalm on the worker line, always a good strategy. Apparently, you know, Champu thinks Dresden was a very humane choice to use firebombs on Dresden. He was like, yeah, it was a good idea. It's good strategy. Let's do it. Shout out to Jumbotron. Twitch chat, this is one of those rare chances I'm going to let you guys type my response. So you'll get 1 word each. The next 10 words I will type consecutively. So just 1 word. And I'll type them all in one message. N. Wait. Too fast. Stop. We've already got it. N. Grundle. Eat. Suck. Gunk. Meat. Bucket. Nope. Hard. Off. Octopus. Well done, Twitch chat. That's literally Twitch chat's response. No thanks. Good luck, have fun. I like the octopus on the end. Gunk, meat bucket, nope, hard off octopus. I think we just got the title of the YouTube video right there, guys. I think we may have just got the title, part of that message, right? I like giving power to you guys. I like it. So what's cool here, guys, is the Zerg player. Oh, no, he has seen these back bases, actually. Oh, so he's aware. He's sending changelings in. It's a lot of Hydra Bane. That's hard to fight against, guys. So these libs are waiting. Advanced ballistics has just started. Double air upgrades on the way. Looks like 1 BC is out. Where is that BC? There it is. Another BC is on the way. So we've got 2 Starport BC, 1 Starport lib. BC lib, man. Oh, comes in. Okay. Oh, man. Once again. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, a lib hits the top at the same time. That one's got 6 kills. The queen will clear that up. So nice queen movement here. Oh my god, the Viking. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? Lift. Save the Vikings, save the Vikings. Oh my god. This was the sickest. It's like, oh, your queens are flanking the Liberator Zone. 5 Vikings come in and land on top of them and kill them and then lift off. This is some cool shit. Champion thought that one. You can tell that was prepared. That was prepared, man. He has, what, a couple tanks and Hellion. So if the Zerg were to attack him, I do think he'd struggle quite hard. Just a couple BCs and stuff. Would need to really swap into turtle mode. But this Zerg still hasn't... Oh, he's opened up one line there. Hasn't opened up the middle. I think if you open this up, that'd be really nice. Zerg player, by the way, went to 58 drones very quickly. Really nice economy. No upgrades, unfortunately. Went double Evo. Completely forgot to use them. Master Giant Hydra Bane army here. And hasn't built a drone in like 6 minutes. Like literally got 58 drones so quickly and only now taking a 4th base. So we saw really hard macro into building lots of units and kind of forgetting everything else, and now takes the 4th and the double upgrades. I mean, this Zerg, if there was an attack in the last minute or two, would have crushed it and I think been in a great position. But against this sort of turtle fuckery that we're seeing from Champu, like that's going to be a Planetary. And they're probably going to put tanks and libs behind it as well. We've got BCs flying in, +2 ship weapons. I think armor's going to start up soon as well. Got a tank on the front. I don't know what the fuck these depots are about. That's an interesting one. Vikings going across, BCs trying to clear some creep spread here and just push back the Zerg's vision. Flea really seems to be one of these Zerg players who is just afraid to do anything in the game, right? Has made 0 plays in this game and is just getting distracted by lib harass and that sort of stuff. The BC's Yamato, a couple Hydras, and then teleport to safety. This lib does end up getting cleared up by the Spore. But yeah, this Zerg really does not want to make any plays. And I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. There's times where you go and you headbutt with an attack, and it's a bad choice. This whole bottom side has been completely undefended the entire game. There's been 0 movement. Even here, where there is a tank, 2 tanks, and 2 tanks on their own is not going to defend, but we have a Zerg who's built a giant army and is making 0 attempt to use it. And I have seen this more and more in recent years. So many people, of course, learning how to macro really well out there on the ladder. And, you know, I think some more people got to try and embrace their cheesy side or their aggressive side, or just embrace the interacting with their opponent. I feel like in recent years, the one condition I see more than ever in StarCraft 2 is players who are afraid to fight their opponent in a game that is about, it's a war game and it's about fighting your opponent. And that like Flea here really looks like a player who wants to sit there and just wait for the opponent to come to him. But don't get me wrong, spreading creep, macroing up, not a bad move. But there is a special tier of fucker out there on the ladder in recent years as well. And they hard counter the scared players. And they are the players whose whole plan is to harass with some wild shit, build a lot of defensive stuff, take like 12 bases, and then slowly make a fleet of like carriers or BCs. And I'll tell you what, that counters someone who sits there making a mid-game army just jerking off the whole game long. It counters them really fucking hard. You make double upgrade Terran, Sky Toss, Sky Terran, you're gonna fuck some shit up. You're gonna do goddamn well. You're gonna kick some goddamn ass. So I'm feeling for Flea here a little bit. I would love to see Flea really, you know, make a play. But I don't know if Mass Spine and Spore in your bases is the play we're looking for. I feel like Champu is slowly bleeding the Zerg. What the fuck am I looking at? What the hell? 25 Hellion run by. I mean, maybe those spines aren't such a bad idea. That's 25 Hellion run by, guys. Oh, and he's going to sync it up. Look at that. The BCs are like, oh, yeah, okay. Just run away with these BCs. The Hydras are just getting wrecked. And then the Hellions dive in. Hellions on this base. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's barbecue time. They're going to morph into Hellbats. There's more Hellions there. I'd love to see them hit that top base. The drones do pull away, but that infestation pit's in trouble, as is that hatchery. I'd love to see the BCs teleport into the main at the same time. I want to see some 3-pronged fuckery. Oh no, Zerglings running into Blue Flame Hellions. Oh god, not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. Banelings and Hydras will finally clear this up. No massive damage really done. And these Hellbats are not synced up. The BCs have teleported in the back. I think they just got the Spire, but there's already 23 Corruptors on the way. Oh my god, I think Flea's got it, guys. I actually think Flea's got it. Cleans up all of the Hellions, keeps all the drones alive. 23 Corruptors come out, and they've all used their tactical jump. Oh my god, yes! I'm actually really happy. This player, I thought he was dead in the water. I thought he was getting cucked in this game, but the Corruptors are coming in. Not all 23 collected, but more than enough to smash these BCs. Ooh, there's no Spire upgrades, and those are 2/2 BCs. Okay, you'd really need all the rest of the Corruptors here. The BC is doing a little bit better than I thought. No, you gotta chase them down! Flee! Don't flee! Oh, living up to his namesake. Coward Zerg. Flee here. It's like, oh, I'm not sure I can taste down those 3 BCs with a unit that hard counters them. No! You gotta fucking... Oh! You gotta YOLO that shit, dog. Oh, now they're back to the safety of the turrets. Oh no, there's turrets everywhere. Okay, we got 3-3 on the way. Champu's expanding across the entire map, which is definitely the path to victory in this game. It's building more factories, making a few tanks, which is actually really important. Just tanks behind planetaries is what's going to be really unbreakable. I love this. Planetary tank. I mean, you've got BCs as well. When you hit 3-3, we've got 1-1 Zerg. Hasn't made any ranged upgrades. So the Hydras are useless at this point against 3-3 BCs. No air units on the way. The Spires haven't been replaced. There's 1 Spire still up here, but still no air upgrades. And Flea still has not got a 5th base. Just taking a 5th now. You can see Flea here is really frozen up on the macro in this game. I would have loved to see like 8 bases, 3-3 Hydra upgrades, double Spire upgrades. If you're going to sit there and jerk off, you better be making a lot of upgrades, guys. Oh no, the Vikings! Oh my god, look how long they survive with +2 armor against no air attacks. Vikings normally disappear to Hydras, but only a few Vikings actually go down. Widowmine's now being added in. A very powerful combo against these units, especially against the Corruptors. No Drilling Claws out just yet, but 4 Starport BC. We can see the income down the bottom. The Zerg income is actually better than the Terrans on minerals, but way behind on the gas right now. And I think it's just a matter of dropping a round of mules and you'll be fine, especially once this gold base gets up. Because right now, a lot of SCV is not mining. And these two aren't really saturated, and that one's oversaturated. So just bad SCV saturation for Champu, but he's doing so much right. I can't really hate it. Does he think that that is a base that you can mine from? Is that, or is this just he's going to creep planetaries across the map? What do you guys think? Champu, are you in chat? Did you think this were full mineral patches you could mine? Did you think this was a base, or was this literally your creeping planetaries to your opponent's base? Because either that's a really funny mistake, or you're a giant piece of shit and I love it. I'm not sure. Let us know. I don't think he's here in chat. Looks like he'll be watching the VOD later. No worries. Either way, quite entertaining. You know, the planetary siege tank turret creep. This is one way of defeating a Zerg. I've done this before when it gets past a certain point where I'm like, man, I'm not confident in engaging on creep. Let's just build planetaries until they get to the Zerg base. Build a row of them and you're like, cool. Uh-oh. Oh, guys, 3-3 versus 0-0 Corruptors. Starts with a ton of Yamatos, and there's Vikings here as well. Why are we running? What are we... He's luring him to the Widow Mines. It's all a bait. It's all a bait. It's all a bait. There's Widow Mines. There's Widow Mines. There's Widow Mines on a Thor. Look at the Widow Mines on the Thor. He planned that shit. He fucking planned that shit. I was like, well, this is the dumbest engage I've ever seen. Then I was like, oh, wait. You baited. There's no Overseer. They can't even kill the Widow Mines. Whoa. Oh, guys, sorry. My monitor just DC'd. So you guys can still see it. I cannot. I don't know why I've got a black screen. That's weird. Just gonna disconnect my monitor and reconnect it. Okay. My monitor's back up, but I think by disconnecting my monitor and reconnecting it, we have broken the replay. We're going to quickly just Alt F4 and restart from that point. It'll take us a few minutes. Apologies, guys. That was weird. I really need to get a new monitor, unfortunately. Oh, apologies, guys. Apologies. All right, so we're just gonna, yep, try and. I'm gonna have to Control-Alt-Delete it, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry, StarCraft. I don't know how to bring it back up. Yeah, I really need to get a new monitor. It's having weird issues. I don't know what's going on with it, man. Hey, all right, so guys, remember, please do, if you guys are watching here, sorry for the interruption, we're gonna have to just restart. So if you're watching on YouTube, we're not gonna edit this, we're just gonna go straight through to the next game and see how it goes. And okay. All right, we're loading it up. We'll 8 times speed it. And we'll catch up in no time. I want to say a big thank you to everyone for the support. Don't forget to play next week's challenge. So, of course, next week's challenge, for those who don't know, is Sneaky Kaelaris. Use invisible and burrowed units as much as possible. Send submissions through to fluxiorsc@gmail.com as attachment and only ICYFAR as the title. Helix, you're around. Can you do me a huge favor in chat, if you don't mind? So what I was thinking, something we're going to do while we 8 times this game, would you be able to edit the pig show command so that it has the Bly episode linked and then the playlist link? Or we just actually have, yeah, so it's always like, watch the most recent pig show with Bly, number 11. Is that possible for you? So basically, we just have, yeah, the start, just pig show number 11 with Bly, and then like a link at the very start before that message. Is that possible? For those who don't know, so we just put up this episode with Bly not long ago, and it was really fucking fun talk. I believe the Neuro episode will be up very soon as well. It may already be up. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't actually checked, but I'll plug that a lot in a few days. We obviously did 2 episodes back to back, kind of very close together, because we'd missed the previous week of the pig show. But if you guys haven't watched it, go check it out. I haven't actually looked at the podcast stats, but I do know more people are starting to listen to it on podcasts. We've had really good feedback so far. Going to continue to improve it. But that is a cool show, and I especially think the way Bly thinks about the game is so helpful for those of you who are hanging out on the ladder, and I think you can learn a lot from his mindset, because he's a smart dude, but he also plays the game his own way, and I really think if you look at all pro gamers, they start that way. All the best pro gamers start kind of cheesy, weird, aggressive play. It's all about making plays and really dictating the game in a certain direction. And this is something, even the ones that end up being stock standard, they start out that way. And I think a lot of people try to emulate what they see as the end result of these very solid macro pro gamers. And I'm like, they very rarely get there that way. They start more aggressive. They start investigating these weird lines and being really inspired by doing weird shit in their play. And Bly is fucking the embodiment of that. So check out the episode with Bly. It is, of course, there. There's a link in chat already with that playlist link. And Helix, thank you so much for editing that command. Appreciate that. So if you guys haven't already checked it out, go and check it out. We are, I think, almost up to where... I think we... Did we just see that Widowmine bait? I think we just saw that Widowmine bait. Oh, I think this was it. All right, I think we're here. We're back. We're back in the game. Let's go. Thank you, Believe Dat, for the 4 months. Tanatic with the 9 months. Tim Moved gifted a sub. FVR Shockwave joined the Pigsty. Captain Cuddles with the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Pigsty fam. All right. Do we have sound? We've got sound. All right, this is that bait. We're restarting from the bait. Sorry for the crash there on my monitor. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it. It's having a bit of poopy butthole times lately. All right. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. This game can still absolutely be lost by Champu. Oh, the Lingbane Hydra is going to come forward. They do take out the tanks and a Thor. So getting a few kills, real shame there's no overseer with this. And like I said, the Hydras not having upgrades 18 minutes in the game is just insane. No attack upgrades on those Hydras is so bad. Thankfully, there's no vehicle weapons buffing the Thors and tanks and stuff. But like, okay, we've got 11 more drones. We also need to see fleet expanding to these bases and like using the mobility to pick off these expansions. There's no reason Champu should be able to be mining from these bases on the northern side of the map, but our Zerg is being very inflexible and is not really moving around the map very much. Oh, Widowmines, they actually friendly fire. The Widowmines friendly fire their own units quite a bit. But the Corruptors and the Hydras come forward. There's not enough to take on that many 3-3 BCs. That is 9 3-3 battle cruisers. There's still 2 building at a time. There's 1 Viking just being a bit of a dick. Have we figured out we need overseers? 1 overseer has been made by Flea. 1. Okay. It's making a lot more Corruptors right now. Is making 3-3 ground upgrades. It'll make the Zerglings and Banelings very effective at least. Is taking another base up here. Is building more workers. Still hasn't transferred from the natural, or the third base, sorry. So it has to move those workers over to a new base. Is that a good worker count? I think as much as I was shitting on the Zerg and saying, oh man, I really wish they were being more mobile and kind of punishing what Champu's doing, there's always a chance, especially if Champu overextends. This, though, is the funniest thing I've ever seen. He's like, yeah, we're going to mine. Each of these mineral patches is 5 minerals, for those who don't know. These are literally just to block you until you take the time to send a worker to open it up. The SCVs are down here, the Drilly Boy repair squad. These guys, of course, a bunch of bike tire repair kits being glued to the holes in these battle cruisers and Vikings right now. They're going to come forward. And how many Corruptors? We got 21 Corruptors still with only +1 starting. So these are Surruptors right now. And yet another Widowmine trap. Oh, please don't fly the Surruptors into this. Just give up the base and pull back. No, come on. He did it before. You're not even going to bring it over. Oh, don't. Come on. He's done it before. Yes. Flee. Yes. Flea learnt. Flea learnt. Flea has learnt. Okay. Let's keep that lesson. Please make a second Spire and more upgrades as well. These Corruptors fucking need some armor upgrades to withstand those BC attacks, man. Oh, man, there's so many Widowmines everywhere, though. Hey. And look at that. He's keeping the Widowmines. He's making sure he burrows most of them out of range. Ooh, these ones are coming forward a bit aggressively. Now, how do you counter those fleet? You grab 3 Banelings, click them there. Grab 3 Banelings, click them there. Grab 3 Banelings, click them there. Or I guess 7 or 8 Banelings. No. Oh, my God. What are you doing? No, what do you think you're doing? Oh, my God. No. Oh no. Oh my God, the Yamato's coming in as well now. Oh my God. This is so painful. Oh my God. Oh, this is a Zerg player who just has never, ever macroed, I don't think. Oh no. Microed, sorry. Is one of these Zergs who's just never been aggressive, and as a result, you can see is like so unsure of how to fight. It's just kind of running into things and like, oh no. Oh, I really want to. I would love to see this Zerg player, you know, running Lingbane Hydra, sniping at base, pulling back, picking engagements, using changelings and creep spread to scout ahead. Never just stand on the edge of your creep is like a real base rule. 31 Corruptors, I mean, that's going to wreck 11 BCs if they can catch them without the Widowmines. And those Widowmines, most of them went down, remember. Ooh, you're going to have to teleport out. Okay, so 1 BC goes down, but that was like, what, 4? 5 Corruptors went down? Maybe a few more? Ooh, the turrets aren't ready yet. That Thor and those 2 Widowmines do add some nice damage. The Hydras come forward, but the Thor and then these BCs can come forward. Those Hydras will get wrecked, man. And remember, this BC has 4 armor. Hydras are only doing like, what, 9 damage? 12? What's the base Hydra damage? 12 a shot? It's not enough. The armor's too effective against them right now. They don't have any attack upgrades. We do have +1 for the Surruptors. Very, very slowly. They are getting +1 armor as well. We've got more Lings and Banes. In the units lost, it is a casual twice as effective for Champu. He's going to continue the Sensor Tower turret, Widowmine creep, allowed to mine these undefended bases in the top absolutely for free, and with a casual 14,000 combined mineral gas bank. Whoo, don't get more dirty than this. We've got transformation servers, +2 vehicle weapons, building armor, and high-sec auto tracking. Literally every upgrade in the game coming in here for Champu, who is just going to bleed his opponent dry. He can just fly into those Hydras, no fucks given. Does he have... his teleport's not ready. What's he doing? Ooh, Champu, you got to check your cooldowns, buddy. Loses a BC. May lose another one here shortly, but the threat of the Widowmines. Flea has learnt the lesson about chasing those BCs. When they shake those big, gigantic battle cruiser engine booties in your face and go, hey, Corruptors, you want to come snipe this? You know it's a trap. You know not to chase it. So Flea has been learning, slowly catching up in the upgrades. Is up on 18 Corruptors, 9 more. The problem is, this is just going to get more and more efficient. Champu can come forward, Yamato some Corruptors, teleport away. And each time it's going to be a more efficient trade for Champu as long as he casts those Yamatos quickly. These bases are still mining quite effectively, I guess. A little bit of money coming in for Flea. And he's at 1-1, starting +2 attack. The BCs are like, yeah, let's use 3 Yamatos to kill a 100 hit point hatchery. Champu, of course, very happy to overkill right now. Widow Mines, Widow Mines. Fly to the right, fly to the right. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Widow Mines. Ooh, does get a BC for just like 1 corrupted. Not too bad. Oh, no, no, no. What are you guys doing? Don't do that. Oh, no. Ow. Look at that. The Widow Mines are moving over. He's going to try and bait him there. I like how the BCs are always going to the side. They never go straight over the Widow Mines. I think he's like trying to trick the Corruptors at this point. He's not, and the Thor is down there. Oh, that Thor's adding some damage. No splash on the Thor. They're both in single fire mode. Questionable if that's better or not. The splash damage, of course, not good versus armored units, but because the Corruptors squish up so much when they're chasing the BCs, it's not completely terrible. You can see these last few BC trades. For some reason, Champu refuses to fly over the Widow Mines and bait them into it. It's some sort of weird messing with his opponent play he's doing there. I'm not 100% sure. I'd love to see him do that. Oh, he's trying to bait them through. Oh, okay. This is what he wanted to set up. Oh. Oh. I was like, what is he doing? Oh, he's trying to be what we in the industry call a fucker. And he just teleports them on top of the base. That was I don't think that was an efficient teleport. That was a BM teleport. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking jump on top. Or maybe he's looking for the Spire after killing all the Corruptors. I think he's looking for the Spire. It's up here. It's up here. Get the Spire. Get the Spire. That's the only tech. It's the only... Oh, 21 Corruptors start up, though. He didn't kill it in time. So 21 Corruptors are coming out. I don't know if they can kill that many 3-3 BCs. I think they can if they can group up. The problem is the BCs are on the production. Now, the Ling Bane is finally going to start shutting these bases down. The problem is they're coming in piecemeal, giving the Planetary a chance to slay so many units right now. The Banes will come in and hit those SCVs. I mean, this Planetary will go down, but a lot of Ling Bane falls for that Planetary with over 20 kills. And this Planetary up here. Oh, that's not a Planetary. Ooh, neither is that. Okay. He's going to lose some income, but oh man, Corruptors are bleeding in down to just 20 Corruptors versus this here. And that is, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 battle cruisers on the front. Make that 10. One going down. Another one going down to just a 9 BCs. Yamatos, though, blast the Corruptor countdown, and it is still, remember those upgrades, 1-1 versus 3-3. Oh, the Su-Ruptors just getting ravaged by the battle cruisers. They're coming in a few at a time, and the BCs just waffle stomp that Zerg army through the shower grate. And I say, Champu, dude, why didn't you just use the bathroom? He said, mate, I'm out of toilet paper. The Hoarders took it. We're waffle stomping. And I'm like, oh, dude, TMI, man, TMI. But that is really what this strategy does look like at this point. You know, Champu, it looked a bit dangerous, a bit risque at start, but at the end of it, maximum efficiency and no toilet paper needed dispatching of this Zerg player. Just a nice, clean rinse off in the shower afterwards. Life tips for those of you who are out of toilet paper. Life tips. Also, mental images that you don't probably need to have, but they're now stuck in your brain anyway. That's a freebie. Enjoy that one. That Queen does go down. BC is going to fly through. Drone's getting wrecked. These Zerglings are like, hey, we're going to kill this command center. The Widow Mines are like, are you? Are you going to kill the command center? Get fudged. Looks like they will, actually. They will kill that. Unfortunately, nothing's left at home. A few Ultras trying to base trade. A little bit too late for that. This Ultra's like, I'll kill everything. Yeah. The BCs are like, nah, man. Get fudged, dude. Get fudged. Poor Flea, man. This is a painful way to lose a game, but you can see Flea just did not scout these top bases, did not move the army about at all. Mid to late game Zerg is all about running around, being where your opponent's not denying their bases, especially when you're playing a Ling Bane focused composition. If you just sit there, you're going to make it easy for your opponent. The Widow Mine blasts that Ultralisk's head off its torso. And, oh man, even these BCs are doing decent damage with +3 upgrades. There's just so many of them. Normally, Ultras are relatively immune to battle cruisers, but not when there's 16 of them. Desperation Ultras. Gonna run across this map. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I do like these simulant skins, man. They look so sick. Robot Ultralisks, like, friggin' awesome. All right, gonna go for the production. Haha! I'll kill your 2 factories. Woo! Champion's like, nah, man. Just lift, bro. So I'm going to fast forward this, guys. I do want to say a big thanks to everyone who's been submitting lately. If you do want to be featured in the show, invisible units, burrow units, be as creative or as ridiculous as you wish and send in your replays. Just like Champu did. Much love, Champu. So many Widow Mine debates there with the battle cruisers, the Liberator harass, the Planetary centipede creeping its way across the map. An absolutely dirty and brutal way to dominate the skies. GG, well played. He actually GG'd. Yes, he did GG.